You did it. And that makes me so mad that I don't even know what to do anymore.
You lie.
What?
You lie so bad.
What?
You're mad, but you won't tell me, even when I ask you over and over.
Because you wouldn't pay attention even if I did tell
because you don't know how to tell me what you feel like about me, so I never know where I am or where I stand. Maybe that's why I go away, so I can know where I am for just a second. And it's lonely where I go. And you sent me there. You went away a long time before me. And now, all you do is lie.
I don't lie!
Yes, you do! You say you're not mad, but you're mad. You say you had fun, but you didn't. You didn't have fun tonight, did you?
No.
But you kept saying you did.
No, I didn't have fun tonight, Phil. I don't have fun with you anymore. Did you?
No. I had a rotten, lousy time.
Well then what are we doing? What are we waiting for?
We're not the same, dear, as we used to be. The seasons have changed, and so have we. There was little we could say, and even less that we could do to stop the ice from getting thinner under me and you. We buried our love in the wintry grave. A lump in the snow was all that remained, though we stayed by the and the ice kept getting thinner with every word that we speak.
Just a minute.
I know this isn't going to be very easy, but I was just out there all alone in the world, and I got so scared because all I could think about was how I had no place in this world. But then I just, out of nowhere, realized that there was one place that I did have, and that was with you. So I flew, and I took a taxi to get to you. I had to come see you, and thank God you're... Oh, wait, you're not... This is the house. I am so sorry. Does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding.
You're
Looking for Daniel Harding. Yeah, he lived here, I thought, but oh, he doesn't, does he? I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Who is this woman and what is she doing here? I just honestly thought he'd be here. I always thought he'd be here. Always. Do you know him? Big guy, big tall guy, played basketball, all Eastern Maine, center, strong. Do you know him? Played hockey too?
Well,
Don't even answer that. That was, oh, I know that's a horrible question to ask someone who lives in a small town, as if everyone in small towns knows everyone else. I can't believe I asked that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did, I hated it when people assumed that I knew everyone in town just because it was small. It was worse than when they would ask if we had plumbing way up there, because, you know, people in small towns don't know each other any better than they do in big towns. You know that? You know who you know, and you don't know who you don't know, just like anywhere else. I'm so sorry to bother you. I was just so sure. When his parents passed away, he kept the house, I heard. He lived here. He stayed here, I thought, and he was one of the ones who stayed. I didn't stay, I went away.
most people do.
Yeah, never thought he would. Guess I just lost track of time. You gotta hold on to people, or you lose them. Wish there was something you could keep them in for when you need them. Oh, there he is, perfect! Boy, it's cold, I forgot.
Yeah.
I can't believe I took a taxi here from Bangor to see him.
It's far.
Yeah,
That's 163 miles from here.
yeah, this place is a little farther away from things than I remember.
Why did you do that?
Because I could only fly as close as Bangor, and I had to get to him as fast as I could.
Why?
Because I need to answer a very important question he asked me.
Oh?
The last time I saw him, he asked me a very important question, and I just didn't answer it, and that's just not a very nice thing to do to a person.
Well, that's being a little hard on yourself.
He asked me to marry him.
Oh. And you...
Didn't answer him. No. Yeah. And that's why I'm here. To answer him. I mean, I didn't answer him in the first place because I didn't have an answer at the time. I mean, I was going to college, and then the night before I'm about to go off into the world to do what I hope and dream, he asks me, will you marry me? I mean, come on, what was I supposed to? I was leaving in the morning.
I don't know.
I mean, I told him that I'd think about it, and I'd think it over overnight, and then I'd be back in the morning before the sun came up with an answer. And then I left. Left him standing right there. And then I didn't make it back before the sun came up with an answer or at all.
Sounds like an answer to me.
No, that wasn't my answer. I just went off into the world, and that's not an answer. And I just think...
What?
I think he thought I'd say yes.
Well, a guy's probably not going to ask a girl that question unless he thinks she's going to say yes.
No, and I'm afraid he probably waited up all night, hoping for me to come by. And I just want to tell him that I know now that you can't do a thing like not answer the question, like the one he asked me. You just can't do that to a person. Especially to someone you love.
You loved him?
Well, I don't know. We were kids. Yes, I did. I do. I just feel like I dashed his hopes and dreams.
Come on, you give yourself too much credit. He was young, and that's all you need to be to get your hopes dashed. Be young. Everyone starts out young, so everyone gets their hopes dashed. Besides, I don't think you really dashed his hopes, because when you dash someone's hopes, that's kind of a nice way of letting them down, because it hurts, but it's quick. If you'd have said no, that would have been dashing his hopes. But you didn't say no. You said nothing. That's killing hope, the long, slow, painful way, because it's still there, just hanging on. It never goes away. That's kind of like giving someone a little less air to breathe with every day, until they die.
Yeah? Well, thank you.
For what?
I don't know.
Goodbye, Hope.
Goodbye. I'm just so sorry to have bothered you. I was just out there all alone in the world with no place in it. And I realized what I'd done to him, to Danny, and that with him, this is my place in the world. Oh, wait. You just called me Hope. How did you know my name? Danny.
Hello, Hope.
Danny, I didn't even...
I know.
I didn't even recognize
I know.
you. You're so
I know.
small.
I lost a lot of hope. That'll do a number on you.
Danny, I'm so sorry. I never...
Shh. It's okay. So you know what? You're early.
What?
You're early. You said you'd be back with an answer to my question before the sun.